In western New York, we know the weather can change in a moment. There was black ice this morning in the southern tier. We're expecting a little bit of snow on the roads here and there throughout the rest of the week. And for driving, that can mean a tricky situation for you. We're joined now by Harry Forrest, an attorney with Gross Schumann, with tips on how to stay safe on the roads and what you should do if, God forbid, you should get in an accident. Of course, prevention is the first step, Harry.
That's absolutely true. Thanks for having me, Diana. I appreciate it. Ounce of prevention beats a pound of cure. That's that old adage, and it's certainly true. The speed limits on the roadways are under best conditions.
Okay.
So remember, when it says 55 miles an hour, that doesn't mean you can do 55 miles an hour at all times. You have to take the weather conditions in effect when determining how fast you can go. When it's winter weather conditions, you got to leave some extra room. You got to slow down. As we indicated this morning, there's black ice down in the southern tier, caused a fatal accident. So that can crop up in a moment's notice, that black ice. So absolutely slow down. Drive under the conditions that are available to you. Don't assume that the roads are good for ideal conditions.
Now, if you do everything you can, you think you're doing everything right, and it just happens. You slide into somebody, somebody slides into you. What are some of the first things you should do? Because I know at that moment, you're going to be kind of panicky. So maybe if we prepare ahead of time with our checklist of what we need to do, we'll be more prepared if that happens.
That's certainly true. And we actually recommend that to our clients and family and friends that they keep a little kit in their glove box just to outline what happened. But the first thing you do after an accident is make sure you are safe and make sure others are safe. The conditions that cause that accident can cause additional accidents.
Right.
And now your vehicle and possibly the other vehicle are in the lane of traffic or in an intersection perhaps. So those same conditions apply. So if your vehicle is still sitting in that roadway blocking traffic, additional vehicles come along, they are now involved in the accident. Your injuries, your damage now may be worse, and you've involved others. So first thing to do, if it's safe to do so, move your vehicle over. Don't leave your vehicle there. If, of course, it's safe to do so, move your vehicle over to the side of the road or a parking lot. Call police. Call police. The police come there. They secure the scene.
Okay.
They do traffic control. They'll also help you take down the information that you need after the fact. The next thing, stay in your car. Don't get out. Again, these are common sense things. Stay in your car. Don't get out of your car. Those conditions are horrible out there. Now you're getting out of your car and you're endangering yourself further.
And that would be my instinct, would be to get out and look. What happened? What happened? I got to see. But no, stay in the car.
Yes, that's good advice, especially under winter conditions that we're discussing this morning.
And what about your insurance company? You know, how do you know? Because I've had people say this to me, get a little fender bender. They're like, no, we'll take care of this. Let's not bother the insurance companies. What do you think about that?
That's generally not a good idea. And the other scenario is the other driver may not want to call the police. Also not a good idea. Insurance companies want to see that police accident report. They want the proof that the accident happened. They want the police intervention. The police know what to do to investigate an accident. Not only, and again, for the traffic control aspect of it, to control the intersection or roadway, but also to take down the pertinent information, the insurance information. They're going to help you in the insurance exchange information to get the name and address of the other driver that was involved, so that then the insurance companies can work out the details after the fact.
Well, there's so much going on there. You never know. I think it's best to follow those tips to make sure you get your checklist and make sure you've done everything you need to do to make sure you're protected as you move forward with what happens after the accident.
I certainly agree with that.
All right, very good. Thank you, Harry Forrest. We appreciate your time this morning. Good advice, and we hope we all stay accident-free. For now, let's go over to Emily with our .com check. Emily?